So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On the give, it's Robinson. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. The throw on the run is complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing them down. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down.
Even though defensively you haven't been able to get off the field, this is where you got to dig your heels in. This is where you got to make a stand. Okay, so you've given up a long drive. Force a field goal. Field goals and takeaways, that's red zone defense, and if they can come away with 3 here, I think they'd feel pretty good about it.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That complete to Algier. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Over the middle. He's got McLaurin. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. The motion man here is McLaurin. Third and short, and it's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Holding offense.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. Here comes a return, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Penix. Now he'll run it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. A gain there of 13 yards.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
Open man down the field, Mooney. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Well, I can promise you that's not what they had in mind when they called that play. They're thinking either catch the defense in deep, soft coverage, or maybe get lucky in their blitzing. In this case, they get neither and pick up a minimal gain.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. What can they do here on third down and 7? Again, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Ku's kick is good. And the Falcons will cut into that lead.
41. Falcons 32.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Ku to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a run with Eckler. He fumbled the football, and the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Finding space at the 15. And he will score. Game on. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will cut it to a 2-point lead.
41. Falcons 39.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get about 5. the handoff, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's within the 3. Brings up second and 7.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's caught by Eckler. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. On play action, Daniels. Open man, right side, he's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
On the option, here's Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll try to run with Robinson. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll go play action here with Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
3rd and goal, it's Daniels. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Washington. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Penix gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. They'll throw. It's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Left side in the hands of London. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, it's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They run over center with Robinson. Not much there. Get this down inside the 40. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up. The tight end Ertz in motion. On first down, it's Robinson. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Man in motion is Brown. A give, and here comes Robinson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Agnew on the return. Oh! And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Open man, he's got Agnew. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Atlanta.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 for the 1st down. To throw again, it's Penix. He'll get this to McLeod. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Now, 1st and goal. And it's going to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons have cut the deficit to 5.
The score, Commanders 51, Falcons 46.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.